For further analysis on the latest developments in Lebanon, we are joined from Beirut by Rachel Karam, writer and journalist. Ms. Rachel, thank you so much for joining us on Q News. Now, following Israel's violation of the ceasefire agreement after what it calls suspects arriving in vehicles in southern Lebanon, what are the repercussions of Israel violating the ceasefire?
Greetings, everybody. In fact, in the items of the agreement, the Israeli occupation forces are giving a 60-day time frame to withdraw completely from Lebanese lands, specifically from the eastern side of the borders, and the Al-Khiyam region, in fact, is a region in which Israeli tanks were observed. According to what's mentioned in the agreement, the Israeli occupation forces are going to stay deployed in place until the UNIFIL troops are going to be deployed within the course of 60 days. We acknowledge that the Israeli enemy is a stealth one and a party that does not at all abide by its promises. In fact, Israel launched a projectile under the pretext that there was some kind of infiltration into the borders, but it was just a bird, in fact, crossing this border area. And I believe that all the guaranteeing parties are going to observe the situation in order to prevent further escalation.
Now, Ms. Rachel, in light of the fact that the ceasefire agreement is brokered by the United States and France, what are the expected measures in the event of a violation of the ceasefire agreement?
يمكن أن نفهمها. The American brokerage has played a major role in demarking maritime borders between Israel and Lebanon a couple of years ago. And today, and before the 7th of October, the Americans, through Hochstein, were working on the demarcation subject between Lebanon and Israel, because there are a lot of problematic issues regarding this whole demarcation. In fact, the United States has always been a friendly mother towards Israel, and it's going to always support it no matter what. And regarding the French side, France, Germany, and Britain were actually going to broker this agreement, but Germany and Britain were rejected to take part in this agreement by Lebanon. But Lebanon, in fact, abode by France and considers France some kind of a friendly mother towards Lebanon, just as Israel considers the United States to be her or its own motherly figure. And so we can only say that there are some guarantees provided for us through the French side, but definitely.
Now, Ms. Rachel, sorry for interrupting you due to shortage of time, but lastly, I would like to ask you, How might the upcoming Lebanon presidential election in January shape the country's approach to the ceasefire with Israel and broader regional tensions?
The head of the Lebanese parliament allocated a session to elect a president for Lebanon. And in fact, this is what was mentioned before by the chair of the Lebanese parliament. On the 9th of January, this session is going to be held to elect a president, and that's a message conveyed to the Israelis and the international community that Lebanon is using some kind of a pressure card, that Lebanon is going to make sure that the guarantees are being abided by and are being respected regarding the ceasefire agreement.
Thank you so much, Ms. Rachel, for all the information you provided with. Thank you so much for being with us.